Hey, how's everybody doing? Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV, and we are playing 2022 APBA baseball. I got game 2 with the Brewers, played on June 15th, Wednesday, and it's going to be Yelich as DH today. Adames, the shortstop, McCutchen batting third and left field, Renfroe cleanup, the right fielder, Urias, the third baseman, batting fifth. Sixth is Ihura, um, the first baseman. Eighth is Caratini. Kane, the center fielder, batting eighth. Uh, Seventh was Caratini, eighth is McCain, and ninth is Matthias, the second baseman. Burns, a BXYZ, pretty impressive, will be pitching for the Brewers. For the Mets, it's going to be Nimmo leading off in center field, Marte in right field, batting second. Batting third is Lindor, the shortstop. Fourth is the first baseman, Alonso. Fifth is Mcneil, the second baseman. Sixth is the DH, Escobar. Seventh is Kenna, and he is in left field. Eighth, batting eighth is Guillorme, the third baseman. Batting ninth is Mazika, the catcher for the Mets. And I got thrown off a little bit because I got a bunch of different numbers here. I got the position in a number, and then I got the fielder number as well. And I also needed to look at this one here, the other third number there. So that threw me off a little bit. All right. So it's Burns versus Peterson. Peterson, the left-hander, Burns, the right-hander. Let's start playing some basic APBA baseball using 2022 teams. And I got 2 videos. If you just look, you'll find them easy. They're pretty much in order of just tutorials on making your own cards using Steve's card maker, his computer card maker. Here's a pitch. And that's Snake Eyes. That's going to be most likely extra bases, and it's going to be a double for Yelich to lead off the game. So Yelich gets a hold of one, drives it in the gap, splits the outfielders, hustling for 2. The throw, the slide, he gets under the slide. And here's Adames. Adames with a 64 struck him out for the first out of the game. Peterson is also a B. McCutchen now 41, and it's popped up. Shortstop. Lindor. And we're just going to double check. Yep. Pop shortstop. And here is Hunter Renfroe with a 62. That's a 40. Fielding column 2 of 40 is going to say fly ball to right. And right there is Marte. That ends the inning, so no runs. 1 hit after the leadoff double. Nothing happens here. 3 consecutive outs. And here's Brandon Nimmo starting off for the Mets. 61. And it's a 40, so that's foul back. And a 63 will be a fly ball center field. Easy pickings for center fielder Lorenzo Kane. Right, Lorenzo Kane, that's his name. Yep, just double checking. All right, and it's Marte next with a 42, and that's a strikeout. Checks his swing. They check with the first base umpire, and he went around. Lindor now with a 45. That's ball 4. So he's on at first with 2 outs. And Pete Alonso with good power, 36. And that's a 33. They're fielding column 2. And the 33 is popped up. Left side, third baseman is Urias, and he makes the catch, retires aside. So 1 left. No runs, no hits, 1 left. We move to the top of the second inning. I hope everybody's doing well out there. Luis Urias with a 33, and that's going to be an 8 fly ball, center field. Running it down is Nimmo. Ihura pitch, and that's a strikeout. Second strikeout for Peterson today. And Victor Caratini, switch hitting catcher, 43, and he bounces it right back to the mound. Peterson picks it up, throws over to first, and that retires aside. So one thing about APBA is it plays very quickly. A lot of guys like to use it to replay complete seasons because you can get a game done in 15 minutes. Once you've memorized most of the numbers, this is bounced to third, picked up by Urias, and that's the first out. Escobar now the DH today. Cracks one to left. On the run is McCutchen, and McCutchen catches up to it. 2 away, and here's Mark Hanna with a pop-up left side. Back goes Urias and the shortstop Adames. In comes McCutchen, who calls them off. to make the catch. 3 up, 3 down. Go to top of the third. Lorenzo Kane leading off. Matthias then top of the order with Yelich. And that's a drive to center field. On the run is Nimmo, and Nimmo makes the catch. Turned on the Jets right off the bat. Here's Matthias. Mark Matthias, second baseman. 32. That's bounced to second. Charging hard is second baseman Mcneil. You better hurry. Throw it first, and just got him by half a step. 2 out. Here comes Christian Yelich. He doubled to lead off the game, and he checks his swing. No, the umpire at third says he went around for strike 3, and that retires the side. No runs, no hits. 3 up, 3 down. Bottom of the third. Guillorme's up 66. That's going to be a drive off the bat of the lefty Guillorme. That's going to be down the line into the corner. Digging for second is Guillorme ahead of the throw, so he's got a leadoff double. Here's Mazika. Pitch to Mazika, 26, and that's a 27 with a runner on second base. Third baseman is a 4, and that'll be a strikeout. Strikeout number 2 for Burns. Nimmo is up next. Here's the pitch, and a 51's a 9. That's going to be a base hit. And coming around to score will be Guillorme. So Mets are up 1-0. And Nimmo's on at first. Picks up an RBI. Marte with a 16. That's a 28. Shortstop is an 8. And now I think it's going to be a 6-4 fielder. No, goes to first, and runner moves up. 2 outs. Runner on second. Up is Francisco Lindor. Pitch to Lindor. 55. That's an 8. It's going to be an out. It's a grounder right back to the mound. Picked up by Burns over to first. That retires the side. 1 run on 2 hits. Mets lead at 1-0. Top of the fourth. It's Adames leading off. Adames with a 61. That's bounced to short. Lindor. Accurate throw to Alonso. 64 again. That's a strikeout. Curveball gets McCutchen. And here's Renfroe. Hunter Renfroe with 2 outs and nobody on. A 66. That's a deep drive to left. Way back. And that's out of here. Game is tied. Renfroe got a hold of that fastball. Drove it into the seats. Here's Urias, a 63, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. Number 5, 5th strikeout, 1 run on 1 hit, the home run by Renfroe. And we go to Alonso leading off the bottom of the fourth, a 44. That is line base hit for Alonso. He's on with a single. He's going to hold it, play it safe. 26, that is grounded second. Go to short for 1, back to first, not in time. So Mcneil is on at first on a fielder's choice. Here's Escobar. 61 is a 39. There goes Mcneil, the throw down from Caratini, and he is out. Actually, yep, he's a switch hitter batting lefty, so the shortstop will cover. 2-6. And now there's 2 outs, so Mcneil is thrown out trying to steal a 64. That's a strikeout. So no runs, a hit. Nobody left. And let me just make sure that 39 is a caught stealing, and it is. Yep. All right. And that strikeout was the 3rd for Burns. We go to the top of the 5th, all tied at 1 apiece. Well, it's going to be Hura, Caratini, and Kane. Hura. And that's a 14. A 40. That's going to be pulled foul. Oh, it's a W, so 40, I think it's going to be a base on balls because, yes, it is. That's a base on balls because Peterson is a W. So Hura is on at first. Caratini, 43, that's a 29. And a 29 will be a strikeout. Number 6. Next up is Lorenzo Kane. Pitch from Peterson, a 33, and an 8 is going to be a ground ball to third. And Guillorme makes the play, moving to the second base. Izahira. And here is Matthias. Here's the pitch, a 13. That's a strikeout. Number 7. That ends the inning. No runs, no hits. One man left, a walk. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Mets are sending up Canna, Guillorme, and Mazika, 42. And that's a strikeout. Number 4 for Burns. Guillorme up next, 24. And that's another strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Burns. He's starting to groove, 55. And that's a fly ball, center field. To end the inning. Easy inning, 3 up and 3 down. All right, top of the 6th. Both pitchers got it going today. They're dealing. It's going to be the top of the order for the Brewers. Scores 1-1. We're in the top of the 6th. It's Yelich, Adames, and McCutchen against David Peterson. Here's the pitch, and that's a 66. It's going to send us to the second column, and that ball is deep to right, way back into the second deck here at Citi Field, and the Brewers have taken a 2-1 lead on the solo shot by Yelich. Peterson's not happy with that pitch. Adam is next, and he drives one to left, way back, and right there is the left fielder, Canna. Next is McCutchen with a 26, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. That's strikeout number 8 for Peterson. And Renfroe, 44. That's a fly ball, center field. To end the inning, 1 run on 1 hit. The home run. It's 2-1 Brewers. All right, top of the order for the Mets is going to be Nimmo, Marte, and Lindor, 25. That's a check swing. Slow roller, and there'll be no play at first, so it's an infield single for Nimmo. He's on at first. Here's Marte. Pitch to Marte, 32. That's bounced to second. And he goes to short for 1, back to first, not in time, so fielder's choice. Marte's on at first. He's got good speed. Here's Lindor with a 31, and that's ball 2. Do it again, and a 26. Checks his swing. They check with the third base umpire, and he went around. So that's strikeout number 6 for Burns. And here's Pete Alonso, the always dangerous Pete Alonso, 23, and that's the runner on second at 12 will be a strikeout. Number 7 for Burns. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left, and we move to the top of the 7th inning. 2-1 Brewers. Urias with a 25, and that's a slowly hit ground ball up the middle, and diving is the shortstop, Lindor, but there'd be no throw, so it's an infield hit. We're going to square for a bunt, a 55. That's going to be a good bunt. Let's just double check what it says about that bunt. It's a 9. Make sure it's not a fielder's choice bunt. Or maybe a fielder's, no, it's not. It's a 5-4 bunt. So moving to second is Urias. And here's Caratini. Pitch from Peterson, and that's a 56. Should be a strikeout with a runner on second, 34, and nope. Popped up, second baseman. Mcneil makes the catch. So here's Kane, Lorenzo Kane. Pitch to Kane, 64. Struck him out. And that is strikeout number 7, 8, 9. 9th strikeout. So no runs, 1 hit, 1 left. It's the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Okay, so alrighty, let's continue with this game. It's 2-1, bottom of the 7th. Mets are going to bring up Mcneil, Escobar, and Canna. Both starters are still there. Hold on a second. Okay, so let's start. Here's Mcneil versus Corbin Burns. Pitch, and it's a 51 and 8. That's a fly ball, center field. Under it is Lorenzo Kane for the first out. Escobar is next, 61, and that's a foul ball. 24, and struck him out. Number 8 on the day for Burns. And here's Mark Canna with a 54. That's driven to right. And Renfroe's right there. So no runs, no hits, 3 up, 3 down. We go to top of the 8th. We're going to get a new pitcher for the Mets. Who's it going to be? Who do they use in this one? They used Reed. But you know what? I'm going to use Williams. See if I could track down Williams real quick here. Trevor Williams. He is a C and a Z pitcher. All right, here goes Matthias with a 54, and that's lifted to right field. Marte is over for the out. Yelich is next. And that's line base hit. So he reaches on a single to right. He's on at first. Throwing over is Williams. A couple of times. Pitch to Adames. There goes Yelich. Throw down from Mazika, and that's a stolen base for Yelich. Gets in there under the tag, so he's in scoring position. 44, that's going to be line base hit. That will score Yelich. It's 3-1 now, Brewers. So Adames is on first. McCutchen next. 35, and that's a 22. That's a hit by pitch, and that'll be all for Williams. So we'll pull Williams, and we're going to grab who's up? Renfroe. He's a righty, so we're going to see who we can grab here. Going to bring in Jake Reed. He will be a C in this situation for at least one batter. Here's a pitch. First and second, 65. That's a 35 with first and second. And that's going to be a base on balls. Is he a W? Yes, he is. So he walks the bases loaded. And Mets are going to bring the infield in here. Here's Urias, the pitch, and that's a 53 and 18 with the bases loaded. But Lindor is an excellent shortstop, and he will bobble it, and he drops it. Run scores on an error. Bases remain loaded. E6. And Hura's up. Jake Reed. He's got to go 3 batters. Here's a pitch, and that's a 23, which will be a 12 with the infield in. Bases loaded, infield in. 12 is going to be a 6-2 fielder's choice. So it's going to be a 6-2 fielder's choice. That's the second out. Bases remain loaded. And it's Caratini who's up. He's a switch hitter. And we're going to go to the bullpen again. We're going to bring in Jason Shreve. I believe he is he's a lefty C, YZ, so he'll become a B, YZ. And here's the pitch to Caratini. 13. So we got a Z out of it with the bases loaded. So that should be a 2 balls. Again, Caratini. 33. That is trouble. That's going to be second column, 64. And that's going to go for at least a double. And with 2 outs, that'll clear the bases. So the Brewers have broken this open. Oop, made a mistake there. A double. 3 RBIs. He drives in. Drives in 1, 2, 3. So that's 4, 5, and 6. 3 RBIs. And they've scored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this inning. 7-1 now. And next is Lorenzo Kane. And that's a 63. That's a fly ball left field. That'll end the inning. But they pick up 5 runs on 1, 2, 3 hits, hit by pitch, a walk, an error. And we move to the bottom of the 8th. The Mets are down 7-1 now. Unfortunately for the Mets, Guillorme's leading off. Burns is still in there. 55, that's going to be a fly to center. 1 away. Mazika's next. 65, pops it up. Catcher in foul ground. Caratini's right there. 2 away. And here's Nimmo with a 14, a pop up to the left side. Left fielder McCutcheon puts it away. 3 up and 3 down for Burns. All right, Matthia's leading off against Shreve. 61, and that'll be a 36. That'll be a ball. 53, that'll be another error. I believe on the shortstop. Nobody on base. 18, yep, E6. Second error of the day on Lindor. So Mathia's on at first. Yelich is next. Yelich has 3 hits today. A single, a double, and a homer. A triple within the cycle. And a 16 is not going to do it. That's bounced to short. And it's going to be a fielder's choice. 6-4. So Yelich is on at first with Adames at 1 out. 1 on for Adames and a 53. That's a 19. And that's going to be a single past the diving Guillorme. And runner will go to, we'll run to second. So first and second. And next is McCutcheon with a 43-29. We're running on first and second. 29 will be a 1-6-3 double play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs, an error, and a hit, and they leave a 1. We move to the bottom of the 9th. Last licks for the Mets. They're down 7-1. Big inning for the Brewers was at top of the 8th inning when they just blew it wide open on an error, a hit by pitch. 3 different pitchers came in. Here's Marte, who's 0 for 3. Burns is going to try to complete the game. He strikes out Marte. That is strikeout number 9 for Corbin Burns. I think didn't he lead the league in ERA in 2021? Here's Lindor with a 32. That's bounced to second. Easy play for the second baseman, Matthias. And Pete Alonso. Alonso today's 1 for 3, and that's a fly ball to right. And that looks like it'll do it. Renfroe under it, makes the catch, and the Mets lose it by a score of 7-1. Hits for the Brewers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hits for the Brewers. No errors for the Brewers. 2 errors for the Mets. How many hits for the Mets? 1, 2, 3, 4. Burns retired 9-12 in a row. And that's about it, guys. Again, 2022 baseball with APBA, 7-1. Brewers win it. See what happens the next game. There's one more game. And this is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Remember to join Universal Baseball Association Facebook group. It's got tremendous content there. You'll really enjoy it. And also remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I will see you very soon. Take care.